Hi there, I'm Andy Hillier, and today I'm going to teach you how to play Tears in Heaven. Beautiful song, which is lovely to play on an acoustic guitar. Just before I teach you it, if you wouldn't mind subscribing to my channel, which is Andy Hillier, if you could give me a like on the video and some comments in the comment section, that'd be amazing. Okay, so let's get down to it then. Right, so the beginning part, which is also like the musical interlude part in it as well. Nice and slowly, it sounds like this. So that's the first line. So we're going to start off, open E, hammer on with your second, well you can use any finger on you want, but I'm using my second finger, onto E2, and then you're playing the A string, so you get, then move your first finger down to G2, so it holds down G2 and B2 at the same time, and you play the G2, and a little hammer on and pull off on the B string, on the 3rd fret, and then you hit that G2 after that as well. So you get this. And then we're going to go up to this next chord with your first finger on E4, second finger on G4, and third finger on B5. And you're just playing the E string, the G string, and the B string at the same time. So you play them all at the same time, and then you're just going to use your fingers to play just the B and G strings. And then you're going to go down to the 2nd fret, so your first finger's on E2, second finger on B2, third finger on G2. So the first bar, including the little lead-in bar, goes. Then into the next bar, it's the same chord. You're going to play the E string on its own, then the B and G strings, and then your first finger comes off and you're going to play the open E with the G and the B strings at the 2nd fret, then your thumb on its own, the E string, then just the fingers, then your thumb again. Okay, so the 1st and 2nd bars go. Into the next bar, you've got your first finger on E2, second finger on G2, third finger on B3. You play it as a chord, thumb, fingers, and then thumb. And then you take your first finger off and you've got the open E with G2 and B3. And then you go down to the 1st fret, so you've got G1 still with B3 and the open E. Then we go to an A chord and we've got, and then that little hammer on, which is going to kind of do the similar thing at the beginning. So let's try the whole line nice and slowly. It sounds like this. On to the next line, it's based around the same thing, there's some slight differences. So we've got, imagine that you've got the open E and the E2 from the previous line. Then you play the same beginning bit. There's not an extra hit on that, it just jumps down then to the 2nd fret. This next bar, the 3rd bar of this line, bar 8 as it's written there, goes. So you've got E2, G2 and B3, play them all at the same time, thumb, fingers, then play an open E, and then you go to this next chord which is G2 and B2 and the open E, fingers, back to the open E, and then we get this. which is just your finger on G1, play playing the G and the B strings, open E, do that again, then to fret 2 on G and B, open E, and then fret 3 on the B string and 4 on the G string. So that last bar goes. So let's try the whole of this line. Ready, and. The next line is identical, so let's try that. Oh, almost identical. There's just a slight change on the beginning bit. It got. So there's a couple of slight changes there, but that should make sense. On to the chorus then. It starts with E2, G2 and B2, and we've got. So you're playing the whole chord, thumb, fingers, thumb, fingers, thumb, fingers, thumb. And then you go down to fret 1 on the E string, 1 on the G string, and 2 on the B string. And you do the same right hand. And then you take the fingers off and just leave your finger on B2 and do fingers, thumb, fingers, thumb, fingers, thumb, fingers, thumb. Then this next bar we get. So for that I've got my first finger barred on the 2nd fret, second finger on G3, and we're going to play thumb on the E string, index finger on the D, and second finger on the G string. So we play them all, thumb, fingers, thumb, then use my little finger on G4 to the E string, to the B string, which is barred, playing that too, and then back to the thumb. And then the next bar, so it's sort of B minor 7 chord. First finger A2, second finger G2, third finger B3. Play them all at the same time. Thumb on the A string, fingers, thumb, then all together, thumb, fingers, open E, and then you've got the B and the G strings on fret 3 and 2, it goes. And a little hammer on, and then that takes you back to the beginning. So let's just quickly try that chorus then, slowly. And that'll take you back to the beginning of the song, and you literally just play it all through again, and then you play the first line again, and the only other bit is a bridge part, which goes, it starts on a C chord, which is your first finger B1, third finger on A3, and you're going to play the A string, the G, the B, and then it goes to the 2nd fret on the A string, and that's all you need to hold down. Then open B and G, then open A. So the first bar is. Then into the next bar, we're going to hit the A minor chord straight away, which is just B1, D2 and G2. And I'm only playing 3 fingers on D, G and B strings. And it goes, so bars 1 and 2 go like this. Then we go to this chord, which is we've seen before. So hopefully that makes sense. And then it's a G chord. To this D/F sharp, which we've done before. So that should make sense, hopefully, that bridge. Let's try it nice and slowly. Ready? One more line to go. So it's based around the same idea. We get a C chord, down to the A2, and then we're going to hit the A minor chord here early, 2 open A's, and then back to the A minor chord, and then the open A again. So from the beginning of that goes. Then we go to this D/F sharp chord again, then a G chord just before the next bar. Try that line nice and slowly. Ready? Then it goes back to like the beginning bit. And that's it. Well, I'm not going to play it up to speed because I know that if I put it up to speed, then I'm going to get a copyright thing on it. So hopefully I haven't got one from playing it slowly, but we'll see. So that's exactly how it goes. Then just try and play it along to Eric Clapton's version. Perhaps slow it down to start with and then speed it up. And that's it. Well, hopefully you've enjoyed that little acoustic guitar lesson. If you have, if you could give me a like on the video, if you could subscribe to the channel, that really helps me out, and some comments. The more comments, the better. Just let me know what you thought of it, where in the world you're watching this from, and any songs that you'd like me to do a video on as well. Thanks for watching this. I've been Andy Hillier, and I'll see you next time.